Hi. So I want to switch things up. I've been feeling an existential dread and apathy. So if you have been feeling a sense of dread, apathy, or just the heavy lethargy that comes with apathy or dread, give this practice a try, see if it works. So we're going to be using a mantra and a moving mudra to help connect to these feelings, not fight them, not disconnect from them, not justify them away. We want to connect with them and then in hopefully bring a spark of power within to empower ourselves to keep moving. Excuse me. So, to start, I want to say how I'm going to change this. This is typically done as or known as the Kirtan Kriya. And I know I've done a meditation just with the Kirtan Kriya before. I wanted to add a little bit of extra to this practice today. So I want you to think of something that you find empowering. Please keep it um, to yourself. Don't, so if you're looking outside of yourself, not really going to help you with this practice. So something that you find personally empowering. I'm blanking on the examples that I had ready to go. My apologies on that. And I want you to bring that image, that feeling, color algorithm, mathematical equation, whatever it is you find empowering. I want you to bring that to your heart center. Okay, we're going to hold it there. So I want you to be thinking about what you find empowering. And again, it doesn't have to be an image. It doesn't have to be any specific thing. Like I said, it can be a color, or maybe you like mathematics. You have a certain, I don't know, surfing moment that just brought a sense of empowerment. That's what I want you to bring into your heart center throughout the meditation. Now, we will be doing 11 minutes today. I feel like I need extra anchoring. So let's go through the rest of it. So we're going to be focused at the heart center with our eyes closed. Now, the mudra, like I said, it's a moving mudra. So as we're chanting sa ta na ma, we're going to be moving along our fingers, okay? And this is to stimulate pressure points on the fingers. It helps engage the brain as well. Excuse me, helps regulate our breathing when chanted out loud, which we will be doing. Another tweak that I'm making with the Kirtan Kriya is we're just going to be chanting out loud for the entire 11 minutes. Normally with the Kirtan Kriya, you do out loud, whisper, silent, whisper, out loud. Just for ease of use for this particular meditation, we're just going to be maintaining out loud. So we're going to be moving through the fingers. Sa, you press, you're going to be in Gyan Mudra, right? You're going to have your pointer finger and thumb pressed together. You want to press firmly, but not over excessively. So it's just a firm connection. Ta, middle finger and thumb. Na, ring finger and thumb. Ma, pinky and thumb. And we're just going to continue to move through. We're just going to be moving through the mantra with the moving mudra. Eyes are closed, focused at heart center with whatever you find empowering. And that's going to be the spark to help us continue moving through. It's also a way to anchor to something empowering while we allow the feelings of lethargy or dread or anxiety, apathy, while all of those are still there. We're not dwelling within them. We're not clinging to them. We're also not running or hiding. We're allowing those emotions and feelings to be there as they are while we acknowledge that through the moving mudra along with focusing on something empowering. At least that's my goal. So we're going to test this out and see if this combination works. So if this does help you, please let me know in the comments. If it doesn't, tweaks that you'd like to see, please feel free to drop that in the comments as well. So to start, I'm just going to clear some space. I'm not going to do a normal tune-in or a traditional tune-in. Feel free to do that if you would like to. So everyone that's following with me, to just clear some space, go ahead and close your eyes, bring your hands into your lap. And I just want you to breathe deeply, and I want you to allow the space around you to slowly expand outward a little bit. Set the intention for just meditation. You can do that with color, you can do it with sparkles. I'm gonna use my breath to help me do that. So I'm gonna inhale, exhale, and push that energy outward. We're gonna do that 2 more times. Inhale, use the exhale to push the energy outward, clearing that space, but using the breath to do it. Inhale, last exhale to clear the space. Okay. Left it too long. Okay, let me pull up the timer and we will get started. Like I said, I'll be doing out loud. If you'd like to do the traditional Kirtan Kriya and go through out loud, whisper, silent, whisper, out loud, it's 11 minutes. Please feel free to adapt it. If that's what you feel is best, that's perfect. Okay, go ahead and close your eyes, bring your focus inward to your heart center, have that empowering image, color, whatever it is you'd like to use. And then we're just going to bring the back of the hands onto the knees, and then we'll start with sa, ta, na, ma, sa, ta, na, ma. And again, it's going to be Gyan Mudra, pointer finger and thumb sa, middle finger na, thumb ta, ring finger thumb na, pinky finger thumb ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. And if you're struggling to think of something you find empowering, maybe just put the word empowering, empowerment in your heart and just focus on that. Something will come from it. What you find truly empowering, your heart will open, and that it will come from that. Sa, ta, na, ma. 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 I'm going to slow it down a little bit. I feel like I'm forcing myself to go faster than I need to, which is kind of a habit. Sa, ta, na, ma. Again, nice connection. You're not pressing super hard. It's just a solid connection between the finger points. Sa, ta, na, ma. 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 And if your emotions start to flow up, bring your attention back to your heart center and do your best to allow what arises to arise while staying focused on the image, the color, the feeling of empowerment within your heart. Of course, as always, if you need to take a moment, if it's too much, please listen to where you are. Take a moment, open your eyes, take a few deep breaths in and out, allow yourself to rebalance, find your center, find your breath. This is not about force. This is not about trying to quote unquote power your way through. That's not the goal of this. The goal of this is to give us an empowered sense of being so that we can continue to move forward. Please do not force yourself to power through if it's overwhelming. Acknowledge that. Open your eyes, take a few deep breaths, acknowledge where you are. When you feel ready, then come back. Please do not force yourself to do anything you're not ready for. If it's too much, that's cool. Like I said, open your eyes, take a few moments, catch your breath, acknowledge where you're at, then come back when you're ready. Sa, ta, na, ma. 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 And when you get distracted, just bring yourself back to your heart center and the empowerment there. Sa, ta, na, ma. 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 Remember, you need to take a moment, just listen to Satanama as you breathe. That's still effective. Don't fight what's coming up. Allow it to come up to the best of your ability, of course, within what is healthy for you. Sa, ta, na, ma. 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 sa, ta, na, ma, sa, ta, na, ma, sa, ta, na, ma, sa, ta, na, ma. Bring your focus back to your heart center and that empowerment there. Sa, and then clench your shoulders. Ta, na, ma, sa, 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 ta, na, ma. Bring your focus back to your heart, the empowerment there, she says to remind herself. Sa, ta, na, ma, 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 sa, ta, na, ma. 2 more rounds. Sa, ta, na, ma. Last round. Sa, ta, na, ma. Let's do one more. Sa, ta, na, ma. Okay, with your eyes still closed, focus still at the heart center and the empowerment there. I want you to inhale your arms straight up. Hold the breath, pull the root lock. Stretch up. Exhale and slowly lower your arms down. Nice big circle. Bring your hands into your lap. We're going to do that 2 more times. Inhale your beautiful arms straight up. Hold the breath, pull the root lock, stretch. Exhale, slowly lower your arms down. Take your time, bring your hands into your lap. Take as long as you need. Last time, inhale, nice and deep. Bring those arms up. Hold the breath, pull the root lock. Stretch, stretch, stretch. And exhale, slowly lower your arms down. And then still with the eyes closed, focus at the heart center, the empowerment there. I want you to shake a little bit. Shake your arms, shake your chest. Do a little roll with the head to one side, then reverse it. Nice and gentle. Please don't be aggressive. I was just being real aggressive with that roll. Okay, and then bring the arms up. Shake. Shake your chest. Bring a little bit of humor in here. We're going to shake off what we just released. Shake, shake, shake. Shake your chest. That makes me laugh. So a little bit longer. Shake, shake, shake. You can hear my chair squeaking. Okay. And then I want you to bring your hands into your lap or in Gyan Mudra on your knees, whichever feels appropriate. Eyes are still closed. Focus at the heart center with the empowerment there. I want you to breathe and I want you to notice where there's still heaviness. Don't overemphasize, don't overfocus. I just want you to do a quick body scan. Notice where there's still tightness, still tension, still heaviness. Just awareness, okay? Don't start labeling it. Don't get caught up in it. Just notice heaviness, tension, issue. We're just flagging it, okay? That's all we're doing. We're just noticing. Okay, and inhale nice and deep. I want you to exhale through your mouth. We're going to do that 2 more times. Inhale nice and deep as you're still noticing where there's tension. Exhale through the mouth. One more time. Again, just noticing where the tension, heaviness. Inhale nice and deep. Bring that oxygen into those spaces. Exhale through the mouth. Okay, let your breathing return to normal. Eyes are still closed. Focus at the heart center, the empowerment there. And then to end, I want you to notice the places where you feel lighter. Again, we're not overemphasizing. This isn't, quote unquote good or bad. It's just noticing where there's a lightness now. Flagging it, more ease, more breathability, more, movement, that type of thing. Just it's lighter here. Woohoo! Then move on. Notice where there's some lightness now. Then we're gonna do 2 breaths. Okay, we'll do 3. We won't be lifting the arms, just inhale. Notice where the lightness is, breathe that in, and then lightly exhale through the mouth. Okay, 2 more times. Inhale that lightness, notice where it is. Exhale through the mouth. Take a little bit longer though, it still is deep, but it's not as forceful. It's more of a deep exhale, kind of sinking into that ease, right? Okay, last time. Inhale, notice that lightness, breathe it in, let it expand out. Exhale. Okay, and then you can bring your hands together. We're just going to say Sat Nam on this one, even though it wasn't a typical tune in, excuse me. I do still like to just say Sat Nam. I appreciate that phrase. I am trying to get back to my truth, whatever that is, seems to be shifting at the moment. Anyway, so I hope you found this practice helpful. Of course, let me know in the comments what worked, what didn't work, anything you'd like to see, anything you'd like to, I don't know, be tweaked or something you'd just like to test out, see how it works. Feel free to let me know in the comments. If this did help you and you think it would help someone else, please share it with someone else. We can all use some help right now. So please share this if you found it helpful. Consider liking and subscribing. Thank you as always for joining me. See you next time.